Hey everybody, you're listening to the Hisessions Hawaii podcast where we talk about everything local and beyond. I'm John Yamasato, your host, and joining me today is Kyle Shimabukuro.
How's it?
Devon Nekoba is on his way, so he will come in hopefully toward the end, but...
Well, he's catching a flight from Maui right now.
Yeah, so who knows?
Who knows? And who knows what he was doing in Maui?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure if he gets here, he'll tell us.
Yeah, I'm sure
He'll be happy to tell us. Before we begin, let me remind our listeners of all the ways they can stay in touch with the show. There is Facebook, Instagram, and X, all at Hisessions. You can go to SoundCloud, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts to listen to the podcast. And, of course, you can email us at hisessions@yahoo.com. If you'd like to help the show, get more music on the channel, please go to patreon.com and donate. There you'll be more involved with the show, helping determine who and what is filmed. No new patrons this week. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Kupu Kupu Landscaping, Landscape Architects. You can call Kevin Yokomura, 808-722-8685 for a free estimate, or go to kupukupulandscaping.com. The other sponsor of our show is Fort Ruger Market. This week we got to try out the poke nachos.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, poke nachos, new item on the menu, very good. And I got to try it too.
Yeah.
So I tried not to eat too much.
We tried like 1 cube each.
Yeah, 1 cube each.
I mean, you cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get to our guest here. So today we have the wonderful Kala'e Camarillo, singer, songwriter, great person.
Thanks,
overall. Yeah, here in studio. And yeah, thanks for being here. I'm going to take my glasses off now so I can see you. But thanks for coming on in.
Oh, no, thanks for having me.
So we were talking over lunch, and I know Devon likes to start off from the beginning, where you're from and all that kind of stuff, but I want to just go straight into this new album.
Yeah,
because you have a new project that you've been working on.
Yeah, I started in 2022, right after I finished my last album.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So then I feel like anytime I release an album, like I immediately start writing for the next one.
Wow.
So it was 2 COVID albums then that you
Pretty
wrote.
much, yeah. Kind of crossed over.
Do you think that timing made you more creative during that time?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was not used to having that much time, especially as a musician. It's like, because I teach during the day, and I go to work at night. And
Where do you teach?
At Camarillo, the middle school.
What do you teach there?
Kanikapila.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, those kids must have fun in your class.
Oh,
huh?
yeah, I know. My class is the place.
Yeah.
So basically, you just come in and you play.
For that class?
class, yeah.
So I teach them, like, ukulele is like the main instrument. And then there's certain kids that already pretty good at ukulele. So,
yeah.
Okay, you're going to be the guitar player for this group.
Oh, got it. Okay.
You're going to be bass player, steel guitar player.
And do they perform eventually somewhere?
Yeah, we take them out. So I took them, like, to the UH volleyball game. They had ukulele night. So we played there.
You know what? I think I was there that night when you guys did that.
Yeah, so I had a small group, but we're playing at the Ukulele Festival in July.
Okay. I may or may not see you there.
Yeah.
I get the call usually a couple weeks before. Hey, what are you doing Sunday?
Still doing that every year.
Well, yeah. I know Roy is adjacent to it. I mean, he did do his last one, right? And then I think there's another entity that has kind of picked up and kind of runs it, but then...
Still at the bandstand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still involved, so it's good. I mean, it's a good event. Like, I just remember it always being...
you don't want to see that thing go away.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so you have a new album. So I wanted to start with that first, so anybody listening can know that you have a new album.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Drifting on Island Time.
Okay. Is it all Hawaiian music, or is it just...
I say it's well, if you listen to a gig of mine, like, you'd probably easy to tell, like, main influence of mine is Call Crater Boys.
Okay.
So I got a mix of that and kind of
like John.
James Taylor-ish
Okay.
kind of sound too.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go back in time.
Yeah.
You originally from here, Oahu Island, and then Maui?
From Maui.
Okay, but you lived here then.
I came here for college. Yeah.
Okay. So you're born and raised on Maui. What area?
In Kihei.
Oh, so you've seen Kihei change then?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, okay, what's that like? I mean, because like I'm from Hawaii, and even that area had changed quite a bit from when I was little. But I mean, Kihei is just like completely different.
Yeah. Well, I remember growing up, there was always South Kihei Road. It wasn't that busy though.
Right.
But then they had the highway now, and the highway was just 2 lanes before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's 4 lanes.
And now they got the roundabout.
Yeah, the roundabout, which I know a lot of people don't agree with that. And then I guess they have the high school now too. But no, we kind of live like right in the heart of Kihei, so in the middle of everything.
Without tourists visiting Lahaina right now, Kihei must be really crowded.
Yeah, a lot of those people who lost everything moved to Kihei, so it's a lot busier now.
I would imagine more tourists now and everything.
More tourists, because now, that's where they're all staying.
Yeah, that South Kihei Road, man, I try to avoid that thing just because the traffic gets crazy. Because you come down and then, you just, someone wants to turn in somewhere, or there's someone crossing the road, or it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, and my mom has her business down there at Azeka's shopping center. So she has a flower shop. So we're always down South Kihei Road and try to go back often, go visit my parents.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Did you know Andrew Molina growing up?
Yeah. Yeah, so we would do like all the same ukulele contests together.
Ah.
I think we're like a year or 2 apart.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you guys are both... Okay, and then you come here for college, and you had an influence with, I guess, Kyle Crater Boys and some of the local bands. How, like, were you just listening to the radio when you were a younger guy? And
well, my dad's a musician too, so I pretty much just play everything he was playing.
Okay, let me ask you this, because I am a dad of a boy, and he does not play any music at all.
So my dad told me he had the same conversation with the musician on Maui, and he told him just leave instruments around the house. So he left.
Someday they'll pick it up.
Yeah, he left ukuleles in every room, and eventually started leaving guitars around. Yeah, and then he gave me my first lesson in 1st grade, but like I didn't want to play.
Yeah.
And then actually I saw my brother perform with Jake in 6th grade at the MAC on stage. So I was like, oh man, I want to do that one day. So then I started practicing, and it worked, that method, just leaving instruments around the house.
So he never sat you down, because I know like when Kelly Boy came in here, he was like, oh no, they got to do 90 minutes a day of music somehow.
See, for us it was the opposite. It was like, oh no, we got to go outside and play sports, because my dad was a big sports guy too.
Okay.
What did your band did your dad play in and stuff? Did he record albums and stuff too, or just perform?
No, just performing. But then he's a music teacher too. So actually, like ukulele is like a huge instrument in our family.
Oh, okay.
My grandpa started the first ukulele band in like Hawaii public schools.
Really?
Over at Waiakea Intermediate.
Yeah.
And then my dad started his own at Kalama Intermediate, and then moved over to Kamehameha Maui.
The thing about Outer Islands too is the hotel gigs are nice.
Yeah.
Like, I think the people are more, even the tourists, I would say, are more mellow, and they're more like kind of want to just sit and listen and
they
enjoy.
come for the music.
Yeah. Versus like, you play Waikiki. Well, where you play at Kanikapila Grove's pretty good. Yeah, people I think are pretty respectful there. But I used to play this place called Ye Old Fox and Hound Pub and Grub in Waikiki. Believe it. And I'd get a lot of like Freebird and can you play Tom Petty and stuff,
And what'd you tell him?
I'd go like, okay, and then I would just play what I normally play.
Free falling.
I just, play.
You hardly got tipped then, basically.
Yeah, I wasn't there for the tip. It was really like, just to, when you're starting out, you just want a place to play, just to hear yourself on the speakers, and have a place to just.
Do you think it's easier nowadays for requests though, because of YouTube and
iPads
iPads and just. Even if you don't know a song, you can look it up and just fudge it, right?
Yeah.
Instantaneously,
Yeah. That's why I like people like my dad and my brother, like they have so many songs that they know by memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some guys, before they had the iPads, they had like the songbooks,
Yeah.
The
binders.
pages,
I had that.
When you play, do you keep an iPad handy?
I keep an iPad.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
And what is it for? Just for lyrics and stuff?
For lyrics, yeah. Like, I'm the worst with lyrics. Like, songs I've been singing, like, for years. Like, Brown Eyed Girl. Like, sometimes I'll forget the first line of a verse, and then sometimes that's all you need, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need the first word, and then everything else just flows.
Yeah.
See, I wanted to ask you who your previous ukulele influences were before Troy.
Before Troy.
Because, I'm kind of old, so I grew up in a generation where there was Troy and there's Jake, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't know Altasan too well and all this kind
Yeah.
of stuff, but who was before Troy?
Say for me, Peter Moon.
Peter Moon. Yeah.
Peter Moon, of course, Troy, and then like Jake Anymore. Garza.
Yeah.
Were my main ones.
What do you think made you like Kyle Cradle Boys so much?
Because it just felt contemporary. I don't know. I mean, because I love traditional Hawaiian music too, but I don't know if you still yet to this day, like all the kids in my class, like first song they want to play is a Kyle Cradle Boys song.
Yeah.
Like, You Don't Write.
Yeah.
That's just that chank. The way Ernie would strum, just super.
It's just fun music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you got hooked on Kyle Cradle Boys too?
Yeah, just the feel of it, man. Yeah, it's hard to explain. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Are you
yeah.
guys the same age?
No, I'm way older than this guy. He's
So
a baby.
They went generations influencing people.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Still yet to this.
You know what I was thinking was with this AI stuff, pretty soon you're going to be able to be like, because I can play the Ernie parts,
Yeah.
but I can't play the Troy parts. But I'll be able to like play an Ernie part and be like, hey, can you put ukulele on this that sounds like Troy Fernandez? And the computer will probably just play it, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. Kind of
Which-
scary.
Which is kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I've been gigging a little bit with Richard Gideon, and he and I had just been doing like when we do grad parties, we just play like all Kyle Cradle Boys. I tell him bring his ukulele, we just do cover like a Kyle Cradle Boy cover band, you know?
I think before Troy for me was Kelly Boy.
Oh yeah.
Too, right?
Oh
too,
yeah, Kelly
Capana.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That it was kind of funny because the 80s, there wasn't a lot of ukulele playing in the 80s, right? Because I mean, Peter Moon was 70s to the early 80s, and there was a
Yeah.
kind of like a gap, right, from like 85 to 92.
And that was the Capena years too, around there, right? Like the later 80s.
Because I just remember being in like 8th grade or 9th grade, and that's when Capena Styling came out.
Yeah.
And then I went to Iolani summer school, and that's where I first heard Capena.
Mm.
Like some guys are like blasting it in their car and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty cool, you know. But before then, it was just all like MC Hammer and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Was there a little bit of a gap, or was it just me? I missed it.
Yeah, that was more like Kalapana. Is that Kalapana
Yeah.
time and C&K?
Yeah. Like that was just, for me in high school, because I went to high school in the 80s. Kalapana, C&K. All the way to the point until Kelly Boy launched their first album. Then that came popular, you know. But yeah, before that was Kalapana and C&K. And
Yeah.
that was in the 70s, you know, and early 80s.
Yeah, there was this thing going around on Instagram the other day, which was like the Mount Rushmore of
I've
Hawaiian
seen
bands.
that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it was like Makaha Sons, right? And then Kalapana, CNK, and then one more band. And I was thinking, like, in my head, because I'm such a Kyle Cradle Boys fan,
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, but then I really thought about it. I'm like, you know what? That actually is correct, because I feel like those bands, Makaha Sons, CNK, Kalapana, I mean, they made original stuff and really set the stage for bands like Kyle Cradle Boys to come out and things like that.
Mhm.
So it made sense. Like I wasn't bitter about it. Yeah. But do you remember what the fourth one was? I can't remember what the fourth one was.
No, the one I seen was the Mount Rushmore of ukulele players.
Oh, and who was that?
Yeah. They had like, of course, Jake and well, they never mentioned Imua, so that's why I was like, I've
Well,
seen,
he's
like, one
kind
of
of
the big
new.
ones.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, I think they had like Brother Is on there.
Oh
But
yeah.
I don't think of Brother Is more like overall as just a
Is it-
unreal musician.
Yeah. Not specifically an ukulele player. Although he only played ukulele.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, was Eddie Kamai on that?
I think Otasan was.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
you'd
know.
have to put him
Yeah.
there.
I don't know if Eddie Kamai was. I think they put Taimane.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of those things like it's gonna change with the era, right? Because I mean, even like people like to do this with the UFC too. They go, "Oh, who's the Mount Rushmore of UFC?" But it depends on when you watched UFC, because like I remember, you know, when I started watching UFC, it was like Chuck Liddell was like knocking everybody out. I mean, well, I started watching when Hoist Gracie was going, but kind of got back into it when Chuck Liddell. So I remember those fights and how big they were and how excited everybody was to see Chuck Liddell knock somebody out. You know, like but he doesn't even show up now on these things because I think he's kind of been forgotten because there's been so many good fighters that have come after
It's
him.
just the progression of the art too, yeah.
So similarly, like Ota-san is he's one of the greatest, but his teacher was Eddie Kamai, right? Sons of Hawaii. I mean, that's a huge Gabi Pahinui and all that stuff, but they're so far back now. I think there's a certain contingent of younger guys that don't know that era, right? So it's hard to do that kind of Mount Rushmore kind of thing.
So when you're recording your album, the last two albums, were you recording at home in Maui, or were you recording with?
Oh, so I did my first one was at my friend's home studio.
In where?
Yeah, right down by Puck's Alley.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you guys were just held up in there during COVID and just decided to record?
So that one was actually in 2017.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was before then.
And then I did my second album with Dave Tusharone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was in
second was your
2019.
first. Okay.
Yeah, and then this most recent project I did with Imua was an EP.
Okay, so 3 albums then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 full and then 1 EP, and got the third. The next one is a full album coming out soon.
Okay. What made you decide full album versus just releasing singles? Is there a story
I know
to that?
a lot of people say singles is the way,
Yeah.
and I understand, but I don't know, especially after going Japan like a few times, like they still have CD players too.
Uh-huh.
So I know there's still a market to sell that. I just like having
A
all the
product.
songs in order and finding the right order
Have that
for it
flow,
to kind of flow and tell a story.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and there's like certain songs I wouldn't release as a single.
Yes. That's the thing that I struggle with too.
They have music in the can, it just never got out yet.
I know, I'm waiting for it.
And
to
did-
He's on one of the songs.
Oh, really? Which
Yeah,
song? Which song?
the Hawaiian one we did.
Moana Lua.
Moana Lua, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard the demos. It's great. I
Yeah.
can't wait for it to come out. But at this point, I'm telling him to just
Yeah,
release it
good
as
luck with
singles
that.
already because who knows when they're gonna
Well,
finish
even
it.
the singles. I'm like,
Yeah.
I tell the guys, hey, we're gonna release these, and they're like, okay. And then like 2 days later, oh, I listened to it, and I think I'd like to read. Oh, you know what's so funny is that song Moana Lua.
Yeah.
I got a call back from Jake, and he's like, hey, who's playing ukulele on the Hawaiian one? I'm like, you? And he's like, oh, that's not you. I'm like, why would I play the ukulele? I'm like, that's you. He's like, oh, huh. I'm like, go talk to Mike Grande, because we heard it.
Yeah.
And then like a few days later, he's like, oh yeah, that is me. But he didn't like it.
Oh, he wants to redo it now.
Yes, he wants to redo it. But it's funny because he's like, he didn't like it, so he just assumes
He's
it's
always
me
you.
doing it. And I was like,
Wait, what did you play on that song?
I just sang.
he
Oh, you
sang
go back-
harmonies,
back
yeah.
up,
Oh, okay,
he sang back
okay.
up, yeah. And I was like, yeah, go ahead. I mean, if you want to change it, you can change it. I thought it was good. Like I thought it was fine.
So
but
has he even started to change it?
no. Yeah.
Just gotta let it go.
I gotta
already.
literally like grab him by the wrist and like take him into the studio, like to get him to do it. But yeah.
Come on, Jake. Let's get this thing done so we all can
I
hear
know.
the music, man.
Him and Lopak. So maybe we could release one of them because there's one song I think everyone is happy with, but the others, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just funny though, like they're
Well,
such
tease
perfection.
everybody. Just let that one go, and see what happens.
I know. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. So so when you recorded, did you do all your instrumentation, or you got guest artists playing, or how many songs you got in the can for this new one?
10.
10. Wow,
Yeah.
10
Wow.
already.
Yeah, so 2 of them are released already. So Sands of Old Lahaina.
Oh, okay.
And then the other song, When I Miss You, song that Tarvin wrote, Makia. Yeah, so I released Sands of Old Lahaina last year, and then the other song the year before. Yeah, but everything else, I played guitar and ukulele. Then
Okay.
Emo Garza played everything else.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Imua. Yeah, when you have
Yeah.
Imua, you don't need anybody
Yeah.
else. That guy can do everything.
Yeah.
Did you notice a difference with his engineering as well?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
He's so fast.
yeah, dude, it's like,
It's like he's playing a video game.
yeah.
Really, like an instrument in itself,
Yeah,
you know?
for real.
Because usually you go into the studio, it's all everyone's
Yeah.
computers now, right? And they go like, okay, play your part, and then you play, and they go, all right, click. Okay, we're gonna do another take. You're almost like, editing
Yeah.
stuff like he can edit it pretty much as fast as the song's playing.
Amazing, man.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, that's done.
So are you doing a CD actually, like a physical CD too?
Yeah.
Because of the Japanese?
Yeah. Think of even printing, what are the big ones called?
LPs.
Um,
albums.
Oh, vinyl.
The vinyl, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just because I heard vinyl has outsold CDs the other year.
Yeah.
And I heard
The thing about vinyl
I
though
heard
is you gotta
CDs
carry
making
them.
a comeback too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think people just want something physical, that they can
Yeah.
have, like as a memento.
Yeah.
or
That's
That's
something.
what I think. It goes around, right? Now you want to hold
People
things
still
and look
ask
at
at,
it. Yeah.
especially at Cutting Kapila Grill. Like, they still ask,
really?
do you have like a CD for sale?
I wonder if
Yeah.
there's a way to. Well, I guess CDs. If you get the ones that are not the jewel case, just the flat ones, those are pretty easy to carry.
Mhm.
I'm all about carry
Mhm.
and weight
Yeah.
because
You know what
when you travel.
You know what I found on Amazon was a Walkman looking CD, and it's just a CD, and you charge it with a USB, so it's wireless too, and it's Bluetooth.
Oh, and Bluetooth.
So you just stream it to another speaker system existing right in your
Mm.
house.
So it's not a CD. You're talking about like a CD player.
It's a
looking thing.
CD
yeah.
player that's like a portable Bluetooth.
Oh,
And it just-
so
it
you can,
just
you can
shoots
put
it in.
a CD in it, but then it Bluetooths it out.
Yeah,
to
and it's
some-
wireless
oh.
because it's charged USB.
It was only $350.
No, it was like under $100.
Oh.
And I have all these CDs, so I just bought it just in
Yeah.
case I wanted to listen to one.
Yeah.
A lot of Hawaiian
kinda
music
cool.
is,
Mhm.
you can't find.
Yeah, digital.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, hi.
Oh yeah, he came back from Maui just now.
what side?
Kahului.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're right in town.
I had to drive 1 minute to get to the destination, go do the thing, and then come back.
Well, you look nice. I like the
Thank you.
shirt.
I know. You're bordered by Aloha
Yeah,
Shop.
I thought when I saw
Aloha.
Kale's shirt, I was like, oh man, I should have worn something nicer,
It's okay.
except my pickle shirt.
So I have to come dressed for my gig after this.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
always got another gig he's got to go to.
Sorry, what was the name of the shirt again?
Kaimio Kikai. Yeah.
Okay, Kai.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
on
they-
Instagram.
They
so,
do nice
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
dry fit. Check
Oh,
them out.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, they always take care of us.
Yeah, we were talking about ironing earlier.
The fact that you don't do it? Or?
No, I mean
Money?
I bought a whole like system to not have to iron, but it
Yeah.
doesn't work as. So maybe I should give my review.
What do you mean?
So I have this thing called a styler.
Okay.
It's made by LG,
Yeah.
and it's a steamer. Like it's a.
Oh,
I've talked about this before.
yeah,
but
it replaces the iron. Basically.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
it's basically like
Oh, that thing.
a third of a refrigerator, and you put your clothes in it,
Yeah.
and then it steams it and it shakes it and stuff. And it's supposed to. It's okay. I don't know if it's worth the.
It doesn't give the
$1,000.
crisp sort of.
It's
thing.
not crisp. It's like if it's wrinkled, it would be less wrinkled when it comes out.
I just
Well,
saw on
listen.
Amazon like a vacuum cleaner style steamer that sucks the shirt. So when you do it like this, it automatically
Oh, okay.
steams it.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that's the hard part, right? Like you're trying to like pull the shirt and steam it,
Yeah.
and then you steam your hand, right? And you burn yourself.
Or you get a dry fit shirt and then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or you can get a Kaimio
Or you get the
Yeah.
shirts like Kyle make for High Life, which are the same.
That's a
thing.
High Life shirt?
No.
No. Oh.
But you can get a High Life shirt. No High Life shirt. They use the
Well,
material.
we use the
now,
same
so-
kind of
Do
material.
Do you
yeah.
iron your
Yeah.
shirts?
Nope.
Wow, that thing's pretty. See, that's pretty
I
good.
use Dryel. Dryel works really well.
What's Dryel?
Huh?
When you're drying your shirt, you put that thing in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dryel is a little. You've seen these, right?
No.
It's like a little package about yay big. Has
Yeah.
a little sheet in it. You throw it in.
Isn't it
with
like a fabric
5 pieces
softener?
of
Oh, it's fabric
clothes.
softener.
Technically, but not really. But it cleans it and does this, and so. I
And
just-
that's not ironed.
nope.
Oh, interesting.
But I mean, if it's pretty good, okay. But if it's pretty good already,
Yeah.
then it's not gonna like if you mangle the shirt. If it's in a ball, it's not gonna
Yeah,
help
yeah,
you.
yeah,
But
yeah.
if like if he goes to a gig like this, and then take him, throw him inside, run it through the dry L. It's like 20 minutes at medium, and then you top shape. Then you
Yeah.
run. I do that, and then every 5th or 6th time, then you actually go dry cleaning. Because I used to actually dry clean, and holy crap, that gets expensive.
Yeah.
You go,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to do that.
My dryer and anti-wrinkle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Setting. Yeah.
So every time I gotta go to like on wedding, on a funeral, when I gotta dig up my shirt, I don't wear a lot of shirts
Yeah.
usually. I just look at it, I don't want to iron this. I throw them in there for 20 minutes, and if the bugger's still wrinkled, I just grab another shirt. But sometimes it actually works, that wrinkle-free one.
But you got that nice lanai, so you can just hang your clothes after you wash them.
Yeah, I guess.
He could.
I mean,
Right.
if you want
Yeah, I
to.
bet you he
Yeah,
does it.
yeah.
I'm lazy, bro. I rather dry 'em.
Did you read the whole thing from? Did you pull his bio from?
I didn't pull bio from because I know Clay, so I just thought we'd just talk. Story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
we
maybe
did all
you
your
pulled-
things already.
What you mean all my things?
Where he
We talked about his
school he
history.
went, his history.
Wow,
Yeah,
you guys actually
Well, we started off with his album because he got a new album coming out.
right.
But then we went back and we did the high school
Nice.
and then how he got into music.
Okay.
That he moved here.
Because I was like, we're talking about dry cleaning all of a sudden. So
Yeah, now we're talking about dry
we
cleaning.
needed to
but
back up, but
But yeah.
playing with Roby and doing all that.
we didn't
stuff
even get
too.
to playing with Roby. How did you end up playing with Roby?
I was doing a gig in Kihei. So I was playing a friend celebration of life. And then Roby came with another friend and he asked her, "Oh, can you jam a couple songs?" I said, "Oh yeah." And then he said, "Oh yeah, I'll play with you." But he started drinking too much. And he said, "You get him, sister." So she's like, "Ah, bro." So then me and my brother were playing before she was supposed to go on. And she's like, "Boy, can you back me up?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I guarantee." So then after we were done, like she said, "Can I get your number? Like, you live Oahu, yeah?" So then she called me up and we started playing.
Was this recently or a long
It
time
was
ago?
2019, I think.
2019.
They've been playing together a
Okay.
while, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Whenever I see
Yeah.
Roby, I see him and I go,
Yeah.
"Hey!" I was like,
I see Roby a lot at Foodland in Aina, you know.
Oh, that
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
she
yeah.
lives
She's
in
always shopping
Pulio.
over there, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy, well, I mean, that's the thing about Calais. He can kind of play with anybody. He's one of these guys like he shows up on time. He's good. He
Loves
don't
the
he
music.
don't complain.
Yeah.
He knows how to play.
Yeah.
You know, like so all that kind of stuff. So I've seen you play with everybody.
hmm
Do you like doing that? I guess.
Oh yeah, like I never really wanted to be like a front man before because I always grew up just accompanying my dad. Yeah,
So,
so I guess I got good at like reading people's chords from behind the neck.
"Really?"
Yeah.
you must find
Yeah.
yourself behind the band with Sean a lot then.
Oh, originally now I'm usually like people are asking me to play solo or get
Oh,
guys
yeah.
to back me up, which is cool. But yeah, and I always seen myself more as an accompanist.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people, now that Jake is famous, it's freaking awesome. Cause like, we do our gig is over, everybody rushes to talk to him. I get to pack up my stuff, and I go home. Yeah. I get.
It's always
Yeah.
been that way though for you guys, right? I mean, they
Well-
hear your voice. They hear your voice singing, and they go, "Oh, listen to that guy sing! Wow, that's awesome!" And then Jake is jumping around. They go, "Oh, check that guy playing the ukulele."
No, but now
or
it's
look at
different.
that guy playing the.
It's different now because
timbales
it
and
works
everything.
so much better. Because before, like
You dip out now.
everyone would want a picture with the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'd all have to stick around and like take pictures and stuff, which I really don't mind too much. But I prefer that everyone they only want pictures with Jake. They don't want pictures. They don't care about Lopaka and I, which is
I feel
perfect.
bad for
Poor
Lopaka.
thing, you guys. You guys are like the lonely graduate at the stadium with only one leg and letter and nobody visiting him.
I saw that on the week all those graduations went to. I
I
felt
know,
so bad.
like some of those
There's
guys.
always that one brother or sister
Oh,
with
it
like
was-
3
And,
legs.
and you know their family is not here, that's why, right? So they're
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
standing
yeah.
there with one leg. I'm like, oh, bro.
Did you give him a link?
No, I don't bring leads, bro. My wife's bring the leads.
Expensive.
Had I had a leg,
You would have given him.
I would have given that brother a
You'd
leg.
have been like, "Thanks, Uncle."
Yeah.
Who you?
You know what's funny is when my grandparents passed away, they're cleaning out the house and stuff, and there was tea leaves in the back, and this is years ago. So I thought, okay, I took one cutting of the tea leaf and I planted it in my front yard, and since then there's like, whenever it gets too big, I cut it and I plant another one, and there's like a whole
Yeah.
bunch of them now, and I always thought like, oh man, there's so many tea leaves over here. There's like, kind of a lot. I don't know what to do with them all now. But then this year, because all of our friends' kids are graduating and stuff,
They came harvest.
everybody came
Yeah.
like and took all the
Nice.
tea leaves. It's like it was meant to be, like we had so many people come and cut tea leaves and use it for lei and stuff like that.
Your
So
grandparents must be stoked.
yeah, I think
You
I
know?
think it's kind of
Yeah.
nice, because I live in a planned community, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be planting tea leaves in front of my house.
I don't think so, bro.
But you know what?
Did you learn how to make a tea leaf lamp?
No.
Oh, okay.
I got
He knows how to plant them. That's
my
good
wife.
enough.
My wife is a lei master. So
Yeah.
why
Is
do
she
I-
really?
Oh, dude, she makes all kind of. She makes hakus. She makes. She's a very crafty lady.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
She's multi-talented.
Well, I know that part. All
So her
three of
thing-
our wives, four of our wives are multi-talented.
Her thing this year was bougainvillea lace.
I seen that picture.
No.
Yeah.
How did they not get the thorns?
She
and
just pulls
pull the flowers and just.
I have no idea. All I know is my son was sitting there for 2 hours just cutting bougainvilleas because you got to cut them individually,
Yeah.
and then you got to smash them down so they're flat, and then you string them.
Wow, man.
But you have to keep it. So she has a sprayer because you got to keep it moist, or else the thing gonna dry out and then break. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it'll last.
And then
last
I was
too
like,
long,
I was
man.
telling her like, oh man, you know, you're just gonna give it to the person. It's graduation. They're gonna get 18 more lasers. It's gonna crush the
Yeah.
bougainvillea one. She's like, you know, they put it on and then they take it off and give it to their, you know, because everybody's gets too many layers, right? It's like
Yeah.
covers their face and stuff.
I got one this weekend that was like Pele's hair
Oh,
and,
was it?
and a tea leaf lei wrapped around.
Oh, that must have looked nice.
Bro, it was amazing. I was like, whoa, this is cool.
Who gave you that?
Kekuna. Their daughter was graduating in.
See, at least you
IMC,
remember
but-
who gave you it. That's the main
Well,
thing.
that's
you
how
know.
little lay I get. Actually. It's easy for me
Best
to
one I got
remember.
was all sports cards because I collect sports cards.
You
yeah.
do?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh,
So-
Oh, here we go now. Oh,
Let's
I had
talk
a
after.
Kobe card right in the middle.
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, let's talk after because he's
Oh, yeah?
into collecting now.
Yes, I just got a Garbage Pail Kid Shohei Ohtani
Oh.
card.
What?
How'd you get that?
I bid on it on an auction.
Oh, I thought you
How much
pulled
was
it.
that? Can we ask?
It's a few $100.
Hmm?
A couple
Really?
$100.
Wait. A Shohei garbage pail.
Yeah, so Garbage Pail Kids, I guess they did a limited edition Shohei Ohtani card. It's called Split Shohei, and then
Okay.
it has like, it's like a Siamese twin, and one side has Angels with the pitching, and one
Oh,
side has the
sick.
Dodgers with the bat.
Ah,
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
is that what you collect too?
Mainly basketball. I have some baseball, a little bit of football.
Oh yeah, because you're a sports guy.
hmm
Ah.
Yeah. Well, it started in COVID. I found all my Pokemon cards from when I was
Oh.
growing up.
Did you
Oh,
find one
you're
to
the guy-
retire?
He's the guy I gotta ask then.
What?
Pokemon?
I went to go get my eyes dilated, so I went to LensCrafters. Sorry, there's a point to this.
Okay.
Story. I went to LensCrafters. They dilated my eyes, and you gotta wait 20 minutes, right? So
Okay.
I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna walk around until I can't see anything. So I step out of the store, and to my left is a GameStop, and there was a big line
Wait,
of people.
recently?
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago. There's a big line of people outside the GameStop, and I went, huh. What's this for? So I stand like an idiot. I stand in the line, and I'm moving through the line, and I realize I don't even know what the hell I'm doing here.
Bro, you do that a
And so-
lot.
And so I turn around. I turn to the guy in front of me. I go, hey, what is this for anyway? He goes, oh, the Pokemon came out today. And I went, the what? He goes, the Pokemon cards came out today. And I went, oh, okay. So I just stood in line and waited for, I don't know, the 20 minutes while my eyes are dilating. And I'm thinking, oh, if I can just get to the front so I can buy this stupid thing, it'll actually make sense. Because a couple people in front of me had to leave. Like, they just looked at
Oh.
the time and they're like, I can't do this. So I got the prismatic folder thing. I don't even know. It's the latest one that came out. And I went, oh.
Well, Pokemon
okay.
is bigger because they just had a show last week
Mm.
at the Pagoda Hotel,
Mhm.
and then it says like the advertisement was like Pokemon cards and sports cards.
Yeah.
And so I went and I checked out for the sports cards, but yeah, it's like
I don't
80%
get it,
Pokemon
though.
cards.
There's a whole store in Winter Mall that's just pretty much Pokemon.
But I don't
yeah.
get it because it's not like athletes. It's a character. There's
But
like,
one of those goes for like $3,000.
I know.
Yeah, the
It's
Pokemon.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's like
Did you find
legalized
anything?
gambling for kids.
Did you find anything that you could retire off of when you checked back into your collection?
I found a card that if it was in good condition, it'd be worth a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that I gotta get it graded.
What about
It's the
Charmander?
Charizard.
What Charizard?
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it probably, hopefully at least a 7.
Do you remember
Yeah,
when
you
You have it in
when
the
you-
spokes of your tire? Is
Yeah.
that what-
Do you remember
your
when you pulled it? It was
wheel of your
something
bike?
special, or you just didn't know back then?
No, that was like the best birthday present I ever got from
Oh,
my
somebody
mom.
gave
Yeah.
you one.
I think it was at the county fair on Maui.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh.
someone was selling that card. Yeah, so it's
What?
like, yeah, I was in the protector and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I told my mom, "Can I have that for my birthday?" It was like $100 at the time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
but graded 7 would get you like what, a couple grand then, right?
At least, yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing. That's what I mean. Like I got this thing, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with it.
That's because you're always standing in line, not knowing what you're standing in line for.
But you get cool stuff sometimes. Sometimes you get a bunch of Pokemon cards and you go, I don't even know what. Because it's already, like, I think I got it for like $40. Because it's a set. It's like five
You
packs
opened
of
it?
cards. No, I haven't opened it yet.
Sometimes it's worth more if you don't even open
Right.
it.
Just keep
Exactly.
it sealed, yeah.
So you keep it sealed and you just
Forget
don't
about
do
it and then
anything.
Hide it
come
in
back
that
to
room
the
that-
Forgetting about it will be no problem.
Just hide it in your room that you don't tell Heather of that you buy all this
Well, no,
stuff.
I
Hide it in
already
the room.
I brought it up to people at the show, and they already somebody was like, "Oh, I'll buy it from you."
Really? Wow. Yeah, well, I mean, people are standing in line for
And
it. So it's
on,
gotta be.
on eBay it was twice what I
Wow.
paid for, which I kind of freaked out about. I was like, "Oh, wow," because that never happens. Like I'll buy a bunch of Tickle Me Elmo dolls, and they all just sit in a room someplace.
Why would you do that?
No, it's
Because I
probably-
thought because they were worth money then. They were worth like $200.
No, you would think it's like all nerds too, like at these shows. And then you
No.
show up, it's like all local brothers with the fat gold jeans.
yeah.
You know, that's where the
How much
money's
that
at.
charge are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny, bro.
Yeah. It was pretty interesting. You know who I saw at that show was our friend Darren, the sports card guy. Darren
The
Keemer.
sports card
Well, he
guy.
puts it on those shows.
Even
Yeah.
Mike from Rebel Soldiers, he's like
Oh,
one of
really?
the top guys
Really?
on the island. Yeah,
You're kidding me?
yeah.
Pokemon?
With all of it, Pokemon and sports cards.
Sports
really?
cards and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, I'm not that into it. I just buy like, you know, so we just opened like a pack a day,
Mhm.
you know, kind of thing.
Pack a day?
Yeah. So like a box has 20 packs.
Okay.
So I buy like a couple boxes and then that lasts us a month and a little bit, and then I just have Asa
You're
open.
more into it than Asa already at this point.
At this point, yeah, my son. It was
Like-
my son was why we got started, but then he don't care anymore.
yeah.
But I'm like, hey, let's go. But it was funny because I had this one of these conversations. I don't know if you have these conversations, but I had this conversation, which is common for me, but probably from. Well, I saw Darren and he's like, "Hey, you doing that gig, huh?" I'm like, "Which one?" He's like, "For Timmy Chang, damn." I'm like, "What day is it?" And he goes, "August, whatever." And I look at my calendar and it says gig. I'm like, "Oh, I have a gig that day," so I guess I'm
Yeah.
doing it. He's like, "How you got into that?" I'm like, "I don't know. Someone called and they said, can you play this gig?" You know?
What are you playing at?
I don't know. It's some kind of
Must be for-
fundraiser or something
Yeah, it must
for
be a
UH
fundraiser.
football, or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, the
But-
gridiron whatever thing. The one that they have at
Is that Bishop
Murphy's?
Museum?
Maybe.
Bishop Museum. Oh wow.
Oh, I
Yeah.
never heard of that one.
Yeah, I don't know. So Darren was asking me about it, but I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have it here. I have to be somewhere at 5:00 on.
Is it
Yeah.
just you? Is it you and Herb? Do you
Well,
even know?
I'll probably call him.
I know. Is he
Yeah.
gonna even? You have a gig, by the way. Just so you know.
I just look at my calendar and it's like, oh, I have a gig in 2 weeks. Because I kind of look ahead usually in my calendar, and I'm like, oh, okay. So then I call Calais, and if he can't make it, then I'll call like Calais Gamiao or something. Can you make it? Or Lay from.
I'm sure Calais knows exactly what gig he's going to.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm not me.
Well, the worst is I'll get a call like from a wedding planner.
Oh.
And they're like, okay, so for tomorrow's gig, and I'm looking, I'm like, I don't have anything. And then they're like, oh, sorry, Kala'e Parish, we meant to call.
Oh,
And yeah, same thing happened to him a few times too.
Really?
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, they thought they were talking to me, but they called the wrong Kala'e.
Oh man.
Oops.
Yeah. So now, like, I put in my calendar like who called me at least, so I know at least.
You know, got that much at least.
Yeah, so I can call that person back. Like, hey, what time am I supposed to be there again? Or whatever. Because sometimes like people hire for a gig and then they never call you again.
Yeah.
And you're just like, where am I going? And what is this for? You know.
Yeah.
But not.
luckily for weddings, they don't do that. They actually because they want.
Yeah, for weddings.
You guys ever showed up and they just thought you wasn't, so they had another band there?
I may have done that. Yeah.
So cards wise, what? I don't know.
I love talking about cards.
Okay. Well, what for you is the most valuable card for you in terms of like, you think value, money wise, and then also value for you personally. Like, what is a card that means a lot to you?
Well,
Because if they're the same thing, that's
Yeah.
cool. But if they're two separate,
I like that Charizard card. Like that's one of the. That's like the.
Well, your mom bought it for you.
Yeah.
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 That's why I don't know how
That
you
for a
would
long
sell
time.
that thing.
Yeah. I don't think I would. But then I I have a lot of cards that I just like. I know they're not going to be worth a lot, but I really like that player. I have an Alex Caruso card from the Lakers. Yeah, it's not like he's a star player or anything.
Yeah, I know. Like Alex Caruso?
Yeah.
Okay.
Random guys. Or even like a Jerry West card. I mean, he's a legend too, but it's not like there's a high market.
Yeah.
You got a
his
Jerry
card.
West rookie?
Yeah, it's Jerry West rookie.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. So anytime like we go to the mainland, like I'll look for card shops. Yeah. So
Oh.
we went to the Burbank card shop.
Now, are you a guy that likes to wheel and deal? Like you try to negotiate down to get a good
No, I have a
buy?
hard
or-
time doing that.
Yeah, it's more just like what you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're kind of like me then.
After
Yeah.
we're done with the pod, they have to tell you their odyssey to try to find a card shop in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was
Holy moly.
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
That was a lot harder than I was expecting.
I don't know what the name of the shop we went to. It was kind of like a Ross kind of a place, but they had a bunch of Pokemon cards.
In
like-
Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Singles for
Pokemon,
sale.
no problem.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
find that all
Everywhere.
day. But
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
going
Yeah.
sports cards,
Yeah.
because I wanted to find like a Japanese Shohei rookie,
Mm.
you know, which we found, but it took a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I should have had you buy me one, just because you were there.
Yeah. Well, you know,
well.
the funny part is, you know, when I went to this card show last week, I was looking at everybody's stuff, and it's like 90% of everything is Shohei Ohtani because that's who's popular, right? And that's what's, but
Yeah.
I feel like there's just so much Shohei
I think
Ohtani
it's
stuff now.
overproduced
Yeah,
already.
there's like too
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like, I was telling Asa, we got to find another player to kind of like grab some rookies.
Yeah.
Well,
You
there's
know.
the
Maybe,
man to
like-
ask.
Yeah, like I bought a bunch of Luka Doncic cards, but same thing,
Oh.
like him and like
yeah.
Zion, like.
Wait,
everyone
so are
has
you a
his cards.
Lakers fan then?
I was a Luka fan.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ah.
and then he went to the
like
Lakers.
Dallas,
so,
yeah. Right.
Same thing. I was a Steve Nash fan, and then he
Okay.
went to the Lakers. So yeah.
So it seems like everybody
Yeah.
like goes for
It's
Lakers.
like my friend's a LeBron fan, so wherever he goes,
Yeah.
I just cheers for
Yeah.
that team.
So I cheer for all the guys whose cards I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Ah.
baseball as well?
Baseball, I just like Shohei.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
I
he's,
brought a LeBron rookie.
Oh yeah, I have a LeBron rookie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a number of them
Yeah, I've got a
actually.
bunch when he was a rookie, so I was just collecting heavily.
oh,
My friend opened a pack. Called it a God pack because he had like 5 LeBron rookies in one pack.
What?
Really?
Yeah, and he opened it in the store.
Oh,
So yeah, everyone was tripping out.
yeah. Was it like a numbered one or a serial one or
No, all just the
common
basic-
rookie?
Yeah.
now,
Wow.
do you get your stuff graded?
I never did send it in yet, just because I was waiting for PSA to bring their prices down again.
Oh,
Which
okay.
They did now, so
Yeah,
They
what
did
does
it,
it
yeah.
cost to grade a
well, it costs less if you send in bulk. Yeah, so I'm not sure the exact prices.
It's,
But-
Because it's not cheap.
Sitting in
Yeah,
some
no, that's the-
bulk,
that's the
like,
thing,
just
yeah.
sending it over, like
Yeah, because I've had a lot of times like I buy stuff on eBay and I don't receive the card.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Especially like when it's coming from another country.
Oh.
It says,
Ah.
stuck
Not
in
even
customs.
Look, it's a Shohei
Yeah.
Ohtani. No,
Yeah.
really.
when I bought eBay, I just make sure that I buy graded already.
Yeah.
'Cause I figure how do
Pretty
I want
much,
to get to the
yeah.
hassle, you know? Yeah.
yeah. So I send something out for grading every month, and it's expensive
Oh,
because
yeah.
I mean just the shipping is like $10.
Well, how
And then
much
you- then
is
you-
how
I
much
think
is
it's
it
like
costing?
$40. I think it's $50 to grade
50 bucks a
something.
grade?
And
Yeah.
how long does it take before it comes back?
It takes a while. It takes at least a couple months, and so yeah. So I have a backlog of stuff that's waiting to be graded. But I just like it's not for me. It's not like oh, this has to pay off. I just like getting it in the plastic
Yeah,
and
yeah.
having it
It's
in
like
like
pulling out another pack again to see what
yeah. It's like oh man, this
Yeah.
looks so shiny and nice when I get it. You know. So I know I'm taking a loss on all of these,
And
but
all of these, Darren look at it and go, you don't get it. Like,
yeah. No, the funny part was I sent in this Christopher Morel rookie, and it got graded a 7, which made it like basically worthless.
Mm.
And then Asa was laughing at me. 'Cause he's like looking at the card. He's like, "Bro, this would never grade. Look at the edges." He's
Yeah.
telling me. And then he sent in a Yu Darvish like thing, and it got graded a 7. So I was like, "Who's the expert now, Mister? I know what I'm doing, you know." So I
Wow.
gave.
If your son's gonna be sending in graded stuff, I'm thinking, are you paying for that, or is he using his Christmas money?
No,
or something?
basically, I'm doing every. So the idea, okay, here's my long-term idea, okay, which I don't think is gonna work because he's not interested. So I said, you know, I'm buying all these cards,
Yeah.
right, putting them together and stuff. When you turn 14 or whatever, if you want to you want to go to the shows with Uncle Darren and sell them, you can do that, and then you can make whatever money you can use that money.
Except for that Yu Darvish, because it's not worth anything.
Yeah, I gave it to Lico because he's a Padres fan. So I'm like, you can spend that money. That can be your spending money, or you can do whatever you want. Do you want to like buy more cards? Go on eBay, like make it a bigger thing. Then you can. But you have this whole set that you can just use for whatever, you know. That was the plan.
At 14, you're expecting him to make these kind of decisions?
Well, I mean, it's just good. Even if it's just not retirement money, it's good money to have if you don't have a job.
Yeah, either that he can either do that, or he can go work at Hana Sushi or something, or McDonald's.
You have kids?
What?
No, not yet.
You know, I don't have kids, but when I was a kid collected all the comics, collected sports cards. I still have it to today because I was saving it to think to myself, one day I'm a young kid and I'm gonna pass this on, and they're gonna be stoked, because I would have been stoked if my dad kept his stuff, right? So then we decided not to have kids, but I had a nephew, and I was waiting for him to get it, into his things. He never did.
Never did.
So
Give him to me.
So now it's sitting in my house, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I might as well just sell all these things before I croak, because nobody's gonna appreciate inheriting it except this guy.
I think we would
flip it immediately and make money. So
no. If you gave me something, I would value it. I would keep it and value it for at least 10 minutes. And then
so what is your end goal here? Are you looking at eventually selling these or passing it on?
Some of them, probably passing it on. Yeah, like I think that like Charizard card, I probably won't ever get rid of that.
Yeah.
And there's some, like I know for sure, like I could already make a profit off of it if I sold it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a Kobe card.
Yeah.
Well, during COVID, the prices were going.
Oh, yeah.
I sort of sold everything during COVID.
Yeah.
Especially all your rookies.
Yeah,
right?
could have made plenty of money.
You kept showing, going, bro, look, this card worth like $90.
Oh,
Look, this card is
The
good.
last UH gig, I got Timmy Chang to sign his card.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I had his Cardinals card.
Like, really?
What do you think about this strategy? So with the graded stuff, I don't like stuff that's like 9. I like 10s.
Yeah, I like 10s.
So I was thinking I'll just sell all my 9s and 8s and stuff and then buy 10s. Is that
there's
a dumb idea?
couple 9s I have just because like the 10 price is like ridiculous. Yeah,
But I noticed that the newer cards, it's easy to come by these 10s. Because if you look up Shohei Rookie on eBay,
Yeah, plenty.
so much 10s.
Are they lying, or is it?
No, it's all graded 10s.
Yeah.
But I mean, at that point, then you're just one of, I don't know how many thousands.
Yeah, so I usually try to check like the pop count of how many 10s are out there.
Yeah.
Oh, how do they even know that?
They have apps.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's deep into it, man.
Yeah. I don't know how to do. Well, and then I try to mostly grade stuff. Well, I only grade rookies and stuff that are numbered. Because in the numbered, then you know how many there are out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Well, we definitely lost half our audience right now.
Oh, we lost them a long time ago.
Yeah.
As soon as we got into Charizards and all that.
I'm listening.
We're like, yeah, click.
New album. And I'm listening. Cards. What's going on?
I don't know, but I gotta learn, man. I got a lot of money invested in this stuff.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I guess I get it, because I mean, I used to be a collector like that. Mine was more comics and stuff. But the idea of encasing it in plastic and not being able to access it, like forever.
Well, the dumb part was when Darren told me, like, because I'm like, oh, I'll just display them, and he's like, no, you don't want to display them because the sun is gonna. I was like, so what do I do? I just put it in a drawer and then never look at it? He's like, exactly.
Yeah.
But now what I do is every month when I send in for my card for grading, I take everything out and I lay it all out on the table and I look at it in its magnificence.
I do that.
And then I get Asa.
Until your wife goes, can you put this away? I can't.
And then we pick one card to send up for grading and then I put it all away.
Someone should set up a website where people can share their collections like that. That way you can always look at other people what they have.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a Facebook group, 808 Sports Cards or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People show them what they got on there.
So does your wife share your love of all things sports and cards and all that, or does she just
Pretty much whatever I get into, she tries to understand why I love it.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
So she came with me to one of the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole time going, babe, what are we doing? Why you want to buy it out?
Yeah. Actually, she's the one who told me to buy that Luca card that I have.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
It was the most expensive card I bought, and she's like, "You should get it." I was like, "Okay."
What a supportive wife.
Well, if my wife is saying I should,
Yeah.
I guess. Well, what was her thinking, and why get that one?
I think she actually saw like, oh yeah, it's an investment. Yeah.
So in return for your wife going and getting into your hobbies, what have you gotten into with your wife?
Disneyland.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Disneyland and
Oh, that's a big
concerts.
commitment
Yeah.
right there.
She likes to go.
She likes
often.
Disneyland.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's a win-win. Well, I'm a
Yeah.
Disney guy. So
Yeah. Devin is really into Disney.
my feet get sore. Every time I
Oh,
just
yeah.
hear the word Disneyland, my feet get sore.
It's not that bad. I mean, well, I guess I don't know. I'm always just like, I'm just gonna be sitting over there.
Yeah.
Get me
yeah.
if you need me, and then they go and they do whatever. But
That's a good trade-off, I
Yeah.
guess. Do you enjoy it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We've
which
gone enough
Disneyland is
where-
your favorite?
We only ever went to the one in
Oh,
California.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really,
Yeah.
dude.
You actually
Yeah.
know like Disney.
Disney.
Sea,
Oh,
Tokyo,
Disney. Sea,
like
yeah.
that. It's pretty nuts.
Actually, we went and it was so hot. Like I got to the entrance and I told my brother, "Let's bounce." I didn't want to stand in
So it
line.
must
in
have
that
been
heat.
summer.
Yeah, it was summer.
Ah.
Actually, that was the day on the news. They said it was like the hottest day in the history of the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
perfect,
That's what
great.
he chose, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's okay. We went to Disneyland Tokyo.
Yeah.
And when we got there, it just so happened because we got there. We're like, why are so many freaking people here? It was a national holiday for Japan.
Oh.
They only have those every once in a long.
Oh.
Yeah, and it just happened to fall on that day. That day that we decided to go to Disneyland was the day. It was like, you gotta be kidding me, man! It was nuts. People, and then they had an earthquake scare while we
Oh,
were standing
man.
in line waiting to get in. All of a sudden, all the Japanese people crouch down, and we go, "What's going on right now?" It was 'cause it was
Wait,
like-
earthquake scare or earthquake? That's why they went to the ground.
It was an earthquake. I think an earthquake had happened somewhere else.
Oh,
and they were worried
okay.
that it was gonna
Oh.
move to where we were at.
Did you go on the ground too?
Yeah, well, you got to.
Oh, I thought you
watch
just
a bunch
ran
of,
to the popcorn.
Oh, you
or
watch a
something
bunch
like
of Japanese people kneel down and you
to
go,
the front of
"Oh,
the
okay,
line."
I gotta." It was just strange. 'Cause
that. run to the
went to
aerial
the
grotto.
entrance. Yeah. No, like we were waiting in line to get
Oh.
in, and all of a sudden it just like everybody got down.
That
and
must
I
have been
went-
scary, bro.
It was a trip.
Yeah.
It was a trip because honestly.
Well, because usually when there's earthquake in Japan, everyone's just like, whatever. They're just kind of still going about their way, unless it's real big, you know.
I guess this was a big one. I have no idea. But yeah, if you and your wife ever get a chance to go to Disneyland in Florida,
You need like at least a week. Yeah.
no, you need 10, probably 13 days because you're
Dang.
gonna. Cause
Really?
Dude, because you're not gonna just go to Disneyland.
You shouldn't
and
go
the
there
Disney
in the summer
World,
either, yeah.
but you're gonna go to Universal too, because you have to go to
yeah.
you have to go to
Yeah.
Universal.
Florida, you gotta go during winter, right?
Not winter, because winter can get the storms get weird.
Oh.
So sometime like spring-ish.
Yeah.
But
I never did.
do not go in the summertime
Yeah.
because it is abjectly awful.
Yeah.
It's just you just sweating the whole time. You're gonna hate
I
it.
can see that.
Yeah.
And then like September, October is hurricane months, right?
Yeah, and there's a lot of I mean, you think you're walking with
Yeah.
Disneyland, dude? It's epic because you've got 3-4 different parks to go to.
Yeah.
Well, she's gonna want to go, right? to all
I'm
the
surprised she
Yeah.
actually hasn't dragged you there
Yeah.
already.
We never did go East Coast yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or even the Disney cruise.
Yeah.
Is your wife a musician too?
Yeah, she is. And yeah, well, her dad was in the group Nalu.
Oh,
When,
yeah.
one of
Rupert?
Kyle's
Rupert.
favorite.
Rupert.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, so I
Wow.
she
This one of
understands the
Kyle's
life
favorite-
of a
this one of
musician.
Kyle's favorite
I used to
groups.
watch Nalu when they played at Monterey Bay Canners in Pearl
Oh, yeah,
Ridge. Every weekend we used to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, he was living with us right up the road for like 4 years, and then they just bought that place out in West Side.
Oh, okay. Nice.
What a trip.
Literally. No pun intended.
Trip.
So, do you guys play together as well then?
We're actually planning on doing more stuff together
Oh, great.
because she works in the film industry, yeah. So
Okay.
it's like super slow right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So she's
yeah.
kind of been unemployed like for the past year.
Oh, no
So I
way.
told her we might as well like try
her-
to do something
Is
together.
your dad still playing too?
He'll do gigs like once in a while, but yeah, he's in his wheelchair now, yeah. So kind of hard for him to play longer than an hour.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that was a very formative time for Kyle,
Mm.
music-wise. He's like, Nalu! Like a whole bunch of us all just really enjoyed that music, so that's pretty cool. And then, how do you decide what to put on an album?
A lot of people assume like, oh, I must just write 10 songs and then use those 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of times I realize I'll write a song and I know it's just like something I had to write to get to the next better song.
Really?
Yeah. So then like to get to these 10 songs that I wrote, I probably wrote around over 20 songs.
Wow.
Yeah. Like 10 other songs I'm leaving out.
And who do you bounce them off people? Are you?
My wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you like
So-
Prince?
Is that
and
hard? I mean, that would be hard, dude. You play a song and she goes, "Babe, that's not."
But
Oh,
Are you
yeah,
like-
she keeps it 100.
Are you like Prince where you record it and you put it in the vault, or it's just never got recorded yet?
I record everything just on
Okay.
voice memo. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So at least I know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go back, right?
Yeah.
What about you?
Or I'll take a line
really
from
write
a song
anything.
I didn't use and put it in a new song.
Oh, nice.
So you don't have anything? In
I have a
the-
million voice memos of me going, because I had an idea of a song
Yeah.
and I never go back and listen. So I was like endless amounts of those.
Can you imagine him doing da. Hey, Fortnite.
I'll be somewhere
Forget
and I'll
about it,
hear
right?
something in my head and I'll like,
Yeah.
so you'll hear like stuff in the background because I'm like at Ala Moana or something. And then, yeah.
When you
So I just never follow through on it.
do you collaborate on songs as well?
This next album I have Kalei Parrish singing a song.
Oh my
God.
Yeah.
As if it wasn't confusing
know.
enough.
It's not confusing enough. We're gonna be like, oh, who's singing which part? I don't know.
All right. Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. I was like,
You went and got your thing, so I'm assuming you're actually gonna play for it.
no, we're not, because
What?
I was thinking like, how am I gonna get out of it? How are we gonna get through this without Devon making everyone play? I'm like, you
Not
know,
everyone, just you two.
I'm like, we're not. So I'll go
Why?
and tune up my guitar, and then I went to tune it, and the string busted. So we don't have any guitars tuned right now. But in the
We're
meantime,
Sitting in a room with a bunch of guitars, dude.
Clay, we have this question.
Yeah.
If you were stranded on a desert island for all of eternity, and you could only listen to 3 albums for the rest of the time, what would they be? And I'll try to tune one of these, see if that can get.
Yeah, I'm like, how
Okay,
do two of you
3
play together?
albums.
We have an ukulele running around too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Continuum by John Mayer.
Wow,
Oh,
John
yeah.
Mayer.
Yeah. It's one of them. Probably the On Fire album.
On Fire. That's
Ah,
interesting. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'd say 90% of everyone else would say Valley Stop.
Yeah. And then
I'm gonna slide this guitar to you. Don't mind.
Yeah. Why On Fire and not Valley Style or Making Waves or anything?
that's
What's
the one.
what's
That's
one
just the
song?
one that my dad always played in the car. And then probably a James Taylor. Probably just one of his greatest hits
Yeah,
albums.
the white one.
Which one?
Yeah, the
That's
white one.
CD with the
Oh,
white.
They both white?
Or, I don't know. I just don't know what I had.
Yeah, they're both white, dude. Just one has one and one has two.
One has Fire and Rain.
That's one.
Okay, that's the one I liked.
Okay.
Is that true? Check.
Yeah,
The
honorable mention would be just heard of the group Kula.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Standing
Yeah.
in the
Ron
Rain.
Colau and
That's the
yeah.
one. Yeah.
How did you get a copy of that one?
I used to work at Sinclair Library in college.
Oh,
They have everyone's albums.
Yeah.
Really?
You know,
Yeah.
I got a CD from Kula,
Oh yeah.
a Japan CD. It was only made in Japan, I think that.
Oh,
time.
for real?
Yeah, because even the liner notes and all that is
Your
in
pick.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Then I don't know where it went. I lost it
You lost it?
somewhere. I
Oh,
don't know where it went, man.
Thank you, Devon.
How did I know you were looking for that?
Can you play Standing in the Rain?
Yeah.
Standing in the rain?
Gotta look up the chords. I mean the words.
He can play anything, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clay is one of those like musicians. He can do kind of anything,
Standing in the Rain
which
is.
is also why everyone asks him to play with them.
I like that song and My Old Room.
Oh yeah. That band should have been way, way, way bigger than it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Alright. What key is this in?
QG. scold you, tease you, let me squeeze you, hold me, please me, say you need me. Why should you be standing in the rain? In the twilight tonight, hold me real tight. Don't say goodbye, whisper goodnight. I won't leave you standing in the rain. E minor. Hold tight, whisper softly, tell me what it feels like. We're all alone, all night. Little darling, my arms will be the place you call home. Should I scold you, tease you, let me squeeze you, hold me, please me, say you need me. I won't leave you standing in the rain. And I won't leave you standing in the rain.
I haven't heard that song in a while.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
Can we hear one, man?
Can we hear one of his songs?
Oh yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Good album.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hit it.
This one's easy too. In G, and there's a weird B flat on the bridge.
Okay. Well, I'm like way softer than you, so, and I can just like mute myself.
Okay.
So
So,
you the man. You the man. I'm
it's
just.
the title track. So when you hear it recorded, you'll have Kalai Parish on it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Drifting on Island Time. It's so simple to lose track of time when you're sitting on the edge of the ocean, sipping easy on your peace of mind, drifting away to the island life, living life no worries. There ain't no need to hurry when you're drifting away, drifting on island time. Ooh, drifting on island time. Ooh, it's so clear now, meaning life when you're living to be in the moment, cruising easy on your silver lining, diving deeper in this paradise, living life no worries. There ain't no need to hurry when you're drifting away, drifting on island time. Ain't no reason to go faster than we like. The time ain't stopping and don't let it pass you by, but move it in slow motion to the rising tide. Living life no worries. have no worries. There ain't no need to hurry. When you're drifting away, drifting on island time. Drifting away, drifting on island time. Drifting away, drifting on island time. Thank you.
The color is. Man, I'm glad you're keeping the sound alive. You know, this
Yeah.
like contemporary acoustic thing.
It's cool.
It's great to see the youngins doing it. Well, to everybody else, have a wonderful week. Devon, thanks for making it, dude.
Yeah, we finally got a live performance. I'm so excited.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you all next week.
Latest.
Take care.